Today we're going to be looking at the unboxing of a pair of wingtip Oxfords coming from Firenze, Italy. The brand is Stefano Bemer. This is a very important brand for me as my first influencer in the shoe world. Justin Fitzpatrick actually studied under Stefano Bemer through this bespoke school. So I'm very excited to try these out. Hey, I've organized all my playlists on this channel so that you're able to easily find different types of shoes, different brands of shoes, as well as finding all my shoe battles, worth the price shoe reviews, etc., all in one place. Enjoy. Welcome back. This is Wisconsin Shoe Guy, and I am doing an unboxing today for a part that came in the mail. And this is my very first pair of Stefano Bemer. So this has an interesting overlap on the box there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it upside down because this comes in a nice shoebox. And I want to make sure that I get the shoebox out of here intact. So we're going to, because it's in a nicer shoebox, I kind of want to do the reveal as part of it. So, all right, so we got that. And now I'm going to, again, trying to do this where I don't actually cut it is a little bit of a key. All right, so I'm gonna put my knife down, preferably away from me. And that's a nice shoebox. And let's see. So it's wood, it's tacked. I love the way that Stefano Bemer talks about their shoeboxes. They call it a proper shoebox, a wooden shoebox, a proper box for a wooden shoebox for proper storage. I can talk today. So, all right, so let's see how this works. All right, ready? And voila. And we have a shoebox with a wooden latch. And it says the shoe, what it is. This is completely blank. So it's the Modello 6349, Forma TX, which is the last. The size is 44 and a half. They said a 9.5 UK was a 44 and a half, so that's what I went with. And color 8192. We take this and let's open it up. Again, you can see here, it's got the little thing in the box. This is so much nicer than the box that I got from Yosol. The only other wood box that I have is from Yosol, and it is a beautiful box. I'm looking right at it. This is just absolutely next level, as you would expect. I'm very excited. Stefano Bemer is a grail shoe for me. And, Black Friday was just very tempting, and that's why I talked about it on my channel, that I was able to put those in there. And look at this, the shoe bags have a leather thing. There's this beautiful pattern, which is reminiscent of some of my slacks. And here is the shoe. Now look at that medallion. Look at the fudging along here. Now, they are very well known for their chisel last. I mean, look at that last. This is a soft square. And I'm loving this. Look at the way the lines on this shoe go. Now, they have a couple different lines. They kind of have an intro line, a medium line, or I think they call the Classico line. And then they have the Tradizione, traditional line. And I could not afford the shoes in the traditional line. They were very expensive. But I did pick up these, and I got a really great deal as part of the Black Friday promotion. So they had a 35% off Black Friday promotion, and they actually had some shoes that were on sale too. And this was one of those. So very excited. It wound up being more than 50% off of the price, which made it not affordable, but more reasonable. than it is. Now, this is a wingtip Oxford. One of the challenges I've had with Stefano Bemer is that, you know, normally I wear Adelaides or I wear split toes, and you know, the shoes that I've seen on the website have not necessarily been those. They make them as part of the bespoke program, there's no doubt, but it hasn't been what I've been looking for. Again, you can see this, the hand clicking. I mean, everything at Stefano Bemer is got a very high degree of handwork. I understand that they're hand welted, and of course, these are just absolutely beautiful examples. Okay, so as we look at them, if we look at the sole, just clearly beautiful. Not there's not a bevel waist on these. The beveled waists are on the traditional line, okay, but those list price out at $2,000 bucks. So I'm not terribly unhappy that they don't have them on these, but I am very excited about these shoes and the way these shoes will fit. And I had the option to get a pair that was blue and had the grain. As you guys know, this is the year of grain leather for me. But these are dark, this beautiful color of dark brown. And I really felt like I didn't have anything that was quite like it. I don't have a lot of wingtip Oxfords to begin with. And I felt like this was just a really good example of Bemer. And so I'm very excited to try these out. And if you look at the squareness in the toe, this last has exactly the same kind of thing that I love in my Adelaides. It's also a shallower shoe at this point here, which is perfect for my foot. They have a pretty good archway there, which is also perfect for my foot. So at first glance, these look like these will fit well. And I'm going to spend some time. They look very well polished, but I'm going to spend some time polishing them. Maybe before I wear them, maybe not. You know, you have to know yourself, and I know myself well enough to know that I'll probably put these on tonight. So if I take the shoe trees out, and the shoe trees did not come with them for my great discount, and they do come with normally. So that was an additional purchase that I needed to make, and but they were certainly worth it. And if you look at these trees, you know, I'm really glad that I bought the lasted trees for these. This is, I mean, this is the level of craftsmanship you would expect to get from a Bemer. And, you know, and I may be saying that wrong. It's probably Bemer, to be a little bit more traditional for this part of Firenze. You know, in Italy, they would, I think they would say Bemer. So Stefano Bemer, and just look at the work here. It's just, I mean, that's just beautiful. Now it's not completely hollowed out or anything, but this is really, really nice. Really inside of the shoe there. Look at the lining. You know, the lining leather is supple. You know, now again, this is not like the exterior. Okay, but it's very, very nice. Okay, and then you can see the footbed there as well. Just a beautiful insole. When you look at the outside here of the welt, you can see the welt stitches. There's a line there for when they hand welted this. And that fudging is extraordinary. Just very precise. Of course, 270-degree welt. So has the tongue thing that I'm not a fan of. Okay, I'll see how far on the top line that this sets against my foot. That'll be an interesting thing to look at. Okay, like most high-end shoes, they don't have suede in the back. The shoes should fit well enough so that you don't have heel slippage. They don't need suede in order to keep your foot in place. So I know that sounds funny, but that's an area that I think of. Now, if I think of weight of the shoe, I think that actually might be a good segment or a good show. Would be just to actually weigh some shoes and see how much they weigh. because I think that that is definitely a sign of wearability for all of us. So that is my first pair of Stefano Bemers. Let me know what you think. You know, from an overall value proposition, you know, I'm very excited for them. You know, this is untouchable for me just a couple years ago, and I just feel like this is a super step in the collection overall to add this brand coming out of Italy. So thank you for watching. Appreciate it and look forward to your commentary. Thank you so much.